I'm about to shoot this vlog. The baby is sleeping hapa. I also need to eat ndo akiamka anyonye, but ni kama ameamka. I tell you, life of a mom. I'm about to shoot my birth story. Let me soothe him a bit, alale tena kidogo, then I can shoot this vlog. I'm having soup and I'm enjoying bones hapa pole pole. Baby, my door is open so that I can hear the baby. So our baby boy is finally here, and I'm now ready to share my birth story and also share a bit of our first week together at home. So welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Lucy and welcome to my channel. Please subscribe down below to join the family, and for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back and supporting my content. So first and foremost, we'll start with my birth plan. First, I wanted a vaginal birth. That is what I preferred. Second, I had my own reasons. First reason was I wanted to heal quickly so that I can go back to work. That was my preference. Second was I wanted my partner to be in the delivery room, which my preference again. If anything goes wrong, because with birth you never know, it can go either way. So I just wanted to deliver a healthy baby, either it's a vaginal birth or CS. I wanted a healthy baby, and also I wanted to give birth in a hospital. Those are my birth plan. So on the 23rd, after my walk, I came back home, went, had my dinner, tried sleeping at night, but I didn't get any sleep. I was so anxious, so restless. It's already, we are getting to the 24th. I'm having no sense of labor. So that night I didn't get any sleep at all. At around 5 a.m. on the 24th, I felt really hungry. That was early morning. Felt really hungry. Went to the kitchen and I made tea for myself. I had tea and bread, and as I was having tea and bread, I felt something warm ikitoka from my VJ. I rushed to the washroom to check ini nini. Then I realized that my water just broke. Came, kajipanguza. I made sure that I'm okay. I came back to bed, but I was too excited even to sleep. I started researching, if your water breaks, what do you expect? And they say that your water should not have color, it should be colorless, and mine had a bit of color. I panicked a bit, but I told myself I'm not going to the hospital at 5 a.m. I slept till around 9 a.m. At around 9, I called my doctor. I informed him that my water just broke, because at 9 a.m. now I was feeling the contractions, but kumbali. I told my doctor, he told me we should meet at the maternity at the hospital which I chose, I chose St. Luke's Hospital in Eldoret town. At 11 a.m. I booked an Uber, went straight to the hospital. First thing, I went to the reception. You have to pay a deposit. I paid the deposit, then I was taken to a waiting room where you labor first before you're taken to the delivery room. Then there I was given, the hospital wanapeana some essentials which I didn't ask before because I had carried mine, but the hospital wanapeana some basics like towel, mafuta, those yani essentials the hospital gives you. I was called in by the nurse to check my cervix, and they found out that I'm only 2 centimeters dilated. When they were checking my cervix, hiyo ni kupimwa njia, as people say. Kupimwa njia for me was not painful at all. I hear people say, oh, it's painful, oh, nini. It was not painful at all. And as I was only 2 centimeters dilated when they checked, and you have to be at 10 centimeters to deliver your baby. So I knew I had a very, very long way to go, because I had to reach 10 centimeters for me to deliver my baby. At around 1 p.m., food was brought. I had my lunch. Then the nurse came and gave me medication. I think it was to induce my labor. And then I didn't film a lot, because in that room we also had other patients. I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable, because I'm shooting, so I didn't shoot as much. So after that, I went outside with my friend. I started walking, because now I was feeling the contractions, but the technique I was using was breathing in. That's what I saw on TikTok, and also Google was saying you breathe in and out, and that's what I did. And contractions zilikuwa zinatulia. The moment the contractions come, I breathe in and out until inapotea. I was not able I was not able to time my contractions. I don't know how people do it, but I was not able to do it at all, because also it's my first time I'm experiencing these things for the first time. So I didn't want to do too much, alafu nianze kuwa tena worried, oh, am I doing it right? No, I just went with the flow. At around 3:30, I was called in for my second checkup. They had to check, and they found out that I'm 5 centimeters dilated, and it was not painful at all. And the nurse who did the first one was different from the one who did the second one, and both of them are males, and it was not painful again. Now it's 5 centimeters. The contractions are becoming more intense, but I was too tired, because I had not slept the previous night. I was too tired even walking, so I went direct to the room. I just slept. The nurse came encouraging me, enda tembea, Lucy, go walk, nini. They were encouraging me, but I was too tired. I told them, I'm so tired, I'm not walking anymore, let me just sleep. So contractions ikikuja when I'm sleeping, I breathe in and out. Ikitulia, I sleep. Sometimes inakuja kaa nimelala na nimefunga tu macho yangu hapo, I'm breathing in and out. Iki relax, I sleep. But I didn't have any back pains. It was only on my abdomen is where I was feeling the pressure and the pain, but back I was okay. Around 5 now, there is where things started getting intense. I called my gyna and I informed him that is there anything that they can give me for the pain, because the pain was getting so intense. And he said, okay, let me talk to the nurse. He called the nurse, and the nurse a few minutes later akakuja. He came with something. I didn't bother listening to what he was saying, because the pain was getting intense. So he injected something on my cannula, and that thing, I hate it with all my being. It was too painful. I hate it. For me, that thing is painful even than labor pains. It's too painful. I hated it. So the nurse came in, he injected something on my arm, and after that medication, now things took a different turn. Nikajiambia tuacha nivumilie, it's for a short time, itaisha and I'll be okay. At exactly 6, I felt the pressure to ease myself. So I went to the toilet, but my nurse, it's like alishuku. So he followed me. to the toilet and asked me, what do you want to do? I told him it's just a short call because I was feeling like urinating. But when I was going for the short call, I felt pressure. The nurse akaona ni kama huyu there is something happening. Akaniambia kuja. He took me direct to the delivery. Everybody started prepping. The nurses started asking for nguo za mtoto. My baby's clothes were in the waiting room, so my sister-in-law brought them to the nurse. Also, they called my gynae because he was not around. They called him, he rushed, he came. I'm just there. The nurses are explaining to me how I'm supposed to push. They prepared me for everything. So when the gynae came, now it was time to push. At around 6:10 hapo 6:11 ndio kuanza kusukuma. Then I pushed, just one push, the baby is out, and we see that it's a baby boy. I had a small tear, but I was numbed. Na injection, walikuwa nanidunga injection uko chini. I tell you, I was seeing like my life in a flash. Even labor was not painful as, cause I do hate injections. So for me, I felt the injections were the worst part of the whole the labor and delivery. I hated the injections. I was numbed there. They were using an injection to numb me. Then akanishona, but the first enye aliingisha hivi I felt it. Then after hapo I didn't feel anything, but I felt akivuta hiyo uzi, you feel hiyo uzi kivutwa. Then kashonwa, baby was cleaned. He came, he was 3.5 kgs and he was dressed and put there. Then now my outfit was changed. The hospital gown was changed to a clean one. Then I was given a warm blanket because I was shaking. Ile kabisa, I was shaking. So I was given a warm blanket. Yeah, they wakaniekea maji, so nikalala tu hapo for a few minutes hapo labor and delivery. Then after a few minutes the nurse came in, wakaanza now to kunifunza kunyonyesha mtoto. But I didn't have milk for a while. But the nurses came in, wakaanza kuleta what is it called? Nan wanapea mtoto. So now I was taken to my recovery room. I chose the executive room. They do have different rooms. I chose the executive room because they had an extra bed and it was big enough, and they had chairs because I knew family would come and fill the room. And for sure they came, filled my room. Yani I was not bored. Watu walikuwa tu hapo wengi wanazunguka wakipiga story, so I was not bored the whole time. So food was brought. We had dinner. The nurses in shifts wanakuja, they feed the baby hivyo tu. So the next day in the morning, my gynae came at around 6. Not around, he came exactly at 6. He did a checkup. He asked if I'm okay. I also asked for stool softener. I'll put a picture here. I asked for a stool softener, which I was given, and then he wrote the discharge letter. Then we stayed in the room tukingoja pia pediatrician to come and check if the baby is okay. He came late. He came like at around 1 p.m. They checked the baby and they told us if we go home with the baby, we check for signs of jaundice, which they told us signs. And at around 3 a.m. we were discharged to go home. And I came home with my baby boy. To check on the baby, he's okay. Also, before we were discharged that morning, my friend Goriti came to check on me, and she brought me flowers. And also, she's the one we spent the morning part. I went to the hospital We went with her. She stayed with me, which I want to say thank you to her, because she sacrificed her time, yani kunikalisha kwa labor and delivery. She left later because she had other things to do, but I'm so grateful that she stayed with me during that period. I remember she texted me atapitia jioni, and I sent her a photo nimeshaza. She was shocked. Alikuwa nadhani hata namdanganya. So I told her nimeshaza, and the next morning she came with flowers. They were so nice. I loved them. Thank you so much, Corette. I will say the first weeks, the first week was tough for me, because first I'm healing, and also I'm learning the same time, because now I didn't have milk for 3 days. For those 3 days I was giving my baby naan. So now imagine saa 7 usiku mtoto amelia, you have to start preparing naan, and I didn't have a bottle, so you are feeding the baby with a spoon. Unampa hivi na ka spoon. It was tough because that's how they were doing it in the hospital. So sasa nilikuwa napea mtoto na spoon saa 7 usiku. It's taking time because you have now to be slow because he's small. Also, he's so small. I'm afraid of holding him. A lot of emotions. The first week ungeniuliza if I'll give birth to another baby, ningekwambia no way, because it was so tough for me. But the next week, now things started now kuchangamka. But I thank God for a very supportive partner. He was there all through. He was helping me all through. I'm not complaining at all. But now we are almost 1 month. I'm so grateful to God. And officially, my baby's name is Kai. My baby's name is Kai. I call him baby Kai. And the meaning, I'll put the name here and the meaning of that name. He is a blessing to our lives. I love him so much. And I've grown to really love him, because at first, because he had too much emotions, even you don't know what you're feeling. But now that I've really recovered, I'm feeling so okay. He is the best. He looks so good. He smells so nice. It's so lovely just to have him. Sometimes akilala, I do miss him. Hadi naanza kumbeba. I know alisema tusizoeshe mtoto mkono, but sometimes I do carry him because he is my baby. And babies grow so fast. I'm trying to enjoy every moment, because kuna vitu he was doing it in the first and second week. Currently, he's not doing it. And I miss those things. It's what can I say? Like, God alicreate some kitu motherhood. You can't explain how things are going, but it's the best. It's the best. So that's my delivery story. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll answer them. And overall, what I can say, I had a very positive birth. I had a very positive birth at that. That is what I can say. Also, usisikize TikTok, because there is where most of us get information, where they're saying kupimwa njia ni uchungu, nini ni uchungu. It's not that everything you will experience. Some things you will never experience. Sorry. Some things you will never experience them. Because for me, I didn't feel that pain. For me, the labor was not that painful. It's something that I could handle, you see. But don't listen to people. Maybe yours could turn out differently. Also, choose a good hospital. The hospital I chose St. Luke's. Their services was top notch. Everything went well. The nurses were well informed. They answered questions well. They were cheerful. They were encouraging. Yani wako wanakuonesha madharau. And also as a first time mom, I was afraid nikienda OC nurses waniongeleshe vibaya nini. Even when nilikuwa nakataa kwanza, after delivery kuna injections you are injected on the thighs. Nilikuwa nakataa, but the nurse was like, acha tu nikuduke. Yani she understood because I'm also experiencing this for the first time. Akaniambia funga tu macho nifanye haraka because it's important. Yani I was so impressed. And there is one male nurse anaitwa, I think Eliud, or I think he was my best. I really enjoyed his services. He was so good. He explained everything. Even when I was anxious, alikuwa like, he was encouraging kabisa. So also choose a good gyna who will advocate for you. See, choose to anyone, just choose a good gyna. Also pray. Pray. Yes, I'll say that first week, and I say it was difficult. I prayed, and it got easier and easier. As you can see now, I'm happy. But now, hizo siku za kwanza, it was a bit tough. Yeah, you're doubting yourself, you're questioning yourself, but pray. For me, a sign which was showing me that I'm doing okay is after doing something for my baby, he smiled. So akismile inanitia moyo. It's like God telling me you're doing okay. So, and it's not everyone who experiences depression. I didn't experience depression. I was just, ilikuwa tu ile tu kujidoubt, and you don't know what to expect. You are anxious about the baby, unajidoubt if you're doing the right thing. But I didn't atikuwa depressed or niko nini. No. I was okay, and I thank God for family, cause God, they checked up on me every Sunday. Walikuwa hapa kwa nyumba, they are helping me with the baby. They are doing I can say I never lacked support. My mom was checking up on me, calling me every day. Hadi wa leo, she calls me every day. My brother calls me every day. My sister-in-law calls. Everyone is checking up on me. I'm not feeling lonely at all. The first 3 days, I could tell you it was lonely because I was tired. But now, I don't feel lonely. People call me. They check up on me, friends. So have a good support system. Even if it's one friend, you're good to go. So guys, that's my delivery story. It's a positive one for sure, and I thank God that everything I prayed for happened. Even if I had a tear which I didn't expect, I still thank God it went well. So thank you guys. Currently I'm healed. I'm feeling fine. I have no problems at all. Yes, I'm still taking my vitamins. Not vitamins, my supplements. But in the next month, I think I'm changing to the breastfeeding supplements for a bit. Because also, we need to have a healthy mama for a healthy baby. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this was the waited video, so if you have any questions, comment down below. I'll answer them. And thank you guys. I will see you in my next vlog. Bye bye.
I ran away from heartbreak, got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So I